But brother in Christ, think of your content, think of your fans, think of your viewers, think of something other than just the opportunities. Y'all bigger streamers, content creators, speak up. Just say it. Just tell them. There's always like
Going on with y'all boys, going on with your boys, boy entities. We're back with some more DVD. Now I know I've already reacted to this video by myself with like about the 10th anniversary and stuff like that, and I kind of gave my 2 cents about it. But the boy Evil Vora reacted to it as well, and typically he comes up with some pretty decent takes. I typically agree with him. I haven't watched his reaction to it. I wanted to react to his reaction to this. Scott's original video and Vora's reaction to this will be in the description. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, and also let me know how y'all are feeling about the 10th year anniversary as well, because y'all kind of already know my take on it. Maybe Vora might put me on to some more reasons why. Sorry, something in my teeth. Why this anniversary just is dog water.
Man. This Banquet 10th anniversary event is the absolute worst event that I've ever experienced in my whole DBD career from a Killer Main's point of view.
It really is the worst one.
You guys know how much I hate 2v8. I'd rather have 2v8 than this event that we got here. It didn't feel like they put much effort into it. It's kind of, I thought it would be a completely different event. You just walk around and pick up buffs and nerfs. It's...
Real quick side note. Personally, me, I don't mind 2v8. 2v8 ain't that bad, bro. It's not that bad, bro. I don't know why you hating on 2v8, bro. But yeah, I get it. The only thing I will say, the con to 2v8 is everything, all queue times are horrible when 2v8 comes out. It's horrible. But to each his own.
So stale and fairly boring, and more people, and it's overly survivor-sided. More people are playing normal DBD than they are the event. It's terrible. I haven't heard one good thing about the event. The original video by Scott will be in the description below.
Which is a very
Without further ado,
valid point. No one has said anything good about this.
Hey guys, Scott here. Usually before I make a video, I kind of like pace around in my room a little bit and kind of like rehearse what I'm going to say, like the general topics. So I have a somewhat, realistic flow for what I'm going to say. Here, I'm not doing that. I just stopped streaming the event 15 seconds ago prior to this, and I'm just going to baselessly rant about the event because, in my opinion, it is quite bad. I don't think it's the worst thing we've ever gotten, but it is.
This event, as far as I've been playing DBD, is the worst thing that I've ever experienced in my whole DBD career. It's zero fun. It's zero fun at all. It's a humiliation ritual, people are calling it. It's zero fun.
That's a new one. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard nobody call this like a humiliation ritual, but I can see why they say that though. I can 100% see why they say it, because there's no way through all of the events that Behavior has done in the past where at least Killer has had some type of chance in them. This is by far the worst one. This is it's a joke. It's literally a joke. To be a Killer main and as a whole, if you're a Survivor main, you're loving this. I bet y'all are loving this as a Survivor main. Oh my god, it's so crazy, it's so creative. But this, I literally, like I told you on the last video, I played 2 games of this and I DC'd by the second one, bro. It is not fun. This is what, it's horrible. Whatever dev came up with this, don't ever come up with an idea for DBD ever again. Never.
You get your pressure completely deleted. High MMR in that event is nearly impossible to beat. My games I've been collecting too. And I'm trying my hardest. We've won, but I've been having to play my mains pretty much the whole time. It takes your pressure completely away. There's so many different things that survivors can do in this game mode, and there's so little things that Killer can do in this game mode.
Yes, so little.
Nobody's having fun on this event. I don't know who designed this event, but fire them immediately, because this right here is simply just not it.
It is.
What did I just say? Yes. Dude, whoever came up with this, if Behavior, if you ever come across this video, whoever bright idea it was to come up with this buffoonery of an event, fire them, pack them up, get them out of here. It's horrible. This was a horrible idea. You don't play killer at all.
It's bad, in my opinion. Now, I played only killer here. I would imagine as survivor, I would probably enjoy it a lot more. So I'll just get this out of the way. The mode is absurdly survivor side.
Even survivor players that come to my stream are saying that they don't even enjoy the game mode.
Really?
You know, and it's crazy that neither side is enjoying this game mode.
Really?
I
haven't
don't know.
heard that one.
I would prefer them bring lights out mode. That was my favorite game mode of all. But anything over this one, and please never bring this one back.
Please don't bring
just
this back.
Just horribly, shamelessly survivor-sided. There's a couple of exceptions that I'll go into later that can make it feel killer-sided, but for the vast majority of killers, it is disgustingly survivor-sided. Now, to be fair, the actual anniversaries that we've gotten in the past have leaned towards favoring killer. Like the remote hooks to scourge hooks was just so nice. The zoning instant pallet break. Like there was a lot of shit you could do as killer that was pretty fucking strong. And what I thought they were going to
I just feel like every single other event besides that one that he's talking about in specific was survivor-sided. Chaos Shuffle is extremely survivor-sided. 2v8, survivor-sided. This
I disagree. I disagree with you on that one, Bora. Chaos Shuffle, from my experience, I'm not gonna say it's killer sided, but I'm also not gonna say it's survivor sided. I personally think Chaos Shuffle, and y'all can let me know in the comments, I think Chaos Shuffle is probably the closest to 50-50 we've ever gotten for both sides. Me personally, because I win some and I lose some. My win to lose ratio pretty decently fair. I'm pretty decent in the MMR. I'm not like the lowest, but I'm also not the highest. I'm like in the middle. So I would say I disagree. I disagree with the Chaos Shuffle being completely survivor side. I disagree with that one. The 2v8, it's in the damn name. 2v8, 2 killers, 8 survivors. If you've played that, you see how that goes. Like, holy.
this event, survivor-sided. Besides that one event, what other event has even been decently balanced?
do this year was go,
Chaos
okay,
Shuffle
killers
was
got some
decent.
pretty strong shit next year, and survivors didn't. Like, the powers did not match how strong the killer powers were. So let's keep the killer stuff there, but let's add some very powerful effects to survivors so now they can have fun stuff to play around with too. So they gave survivors a bunch of powerful shit, but then they took the shit away from killer. Now, killer doesn't really have anything outside of one gas power, and that's it. And so I thought they were going to give both sides interesting stuff to do, but they just took almost everything away from killer and gave everything to survivor. Again, I hate being tribalistic. I hate saying that things are blatantly X-sided or Y-sided, but this event is just blatantly survivor-sided. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing you can do, because I did find a winning formula was to basically to play Hillbilly, play a killer, but top-tier killer with a one-shot. If you play a top-tier killer with a one-shot, you can basically cheese your downs with this gas stuff that you...
I mean, look at the ask for a good game. A top tier killer with a one-shot. What about the 40 other killers that we want to play?
See, what did I
The
say
fact
last
that you
video?
have to resort to something like this goes to show the flaw in the event. This event needs to be deleted from the files and burnt. And whoever's idea this was for this boring ass event, please never step foot back into the developer room of any game that you
Man, what?
ever work on in the future, bro. Because this right here wasn't it.
Man, what?
I feel like I'm pulling my hair out when I play this event. I feel like I'm pulling my hair out when I play DBD in general.
Man,
Nothing but shoulder the
what?
burden on top of shoulder the burden on top of shoulder the burden. Every single content creator is unhappy for
Okay, real quick. He keeps bringing up shoulder the burden. I be in his lives too, here and there on TikTok a little bit. He keeps saying he constantly brings up shoulder the burden. Y'all let me know in the comments. For if you're a killer main watching this video, what is the most perk that you see when you play killer? Like for survivor, like what is the most used perk that you see survivors bring when you play against them? Because for me, it's prove thyself. I don't get shoulder the burden. Like it's shoulder the burden for me is completely rare. Like I may get it once every 50, 60 matches. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments.
a good reason. Like even odds Darva. And it leads me to my next question. And I understand there's a time and a place for things, but bro, odds and all the other, and I don't want to say names because you know I'm just calling a spade a spade. So many of these bigger content creators went to this, this 10th anniversary event. I'm sure that they have access to talk to, some of the head people and head developers within the
Access.
event to, maybe express some of the frustrations and the bad from the killer side of the game. Yet it's all smiles and giggles, but nothing's ever going to happen if someone does not speak up, and the videos aren't going to do enough, bro.
That is such a true statement because I be wondering that my damn self when I be talking to my IRL homies about like DBD and the state it's in. I really wonder, and this is not me bad mouthing y'all's goats. So don't nobody in the comments, oh my god, why are you talking so bad? No, it's like he said, I'm just calling a spade a spade. When we have all of these big content, all these big DBD content creators, and they be going to these events like the one he just brought up, the 10th anniversary one to Montreal, I think it was too. Why is nobody bringing up this frustrations at all? Like, I'm not trying to say they're yes men and this and that for behavior. They, I get it. You don't want to lose your access to certain events like this. You want to keep your connections to behavior and DVD and stuff like that. But it's like, bruh, if y'all really care about this game that y'all swear y'all do, and y'all know the game has flaws and bugs and this and that, and this and that needs to be fixed, y'all need, when y'all are there in front of behavior, in front of the devs, in front of creative team, whatever it's called in behavior, tell them. Tell them y'all have the biggest voices out of everybody. Like whether it's from Spooky Loops to Spookin' Jukes to Ots Darva to Hens to whoever. I don't know all the big DVD creators, but that's just like the main gist that we all know. Y'all need to speak up. It's like he said, videos ain't gonna do nada for us at this point. You gotta it's clear as day that they don't behavior don't pay attention to none of the videos that be getting put out about certain things that they mess up on. You have to physically go to them and tell them, hey, yo, this was bad, this was good, this killer needs to get fixed, this perk needs to get nerfed, this perk needs to get buffed. Y'all need to speak up. Use y'all's voices. If y'all are such big content creators, use y'all goddamn voices.
They're not gonna do enough. Somebody with power like Ots or Hens, like something has to be done. Something has to be done. Somebody has to speak up because DBD is getting more and more and more killer sided, and in my opinion,
I think he meant survivor sided.
More killer sided than it's ever been.
He means
throw with the survivors, and then they get a stamina bar, and eventually they're going to run out of stamina, and then they have to walk, and then you just cheese the one-shot chainsaw on them. That's basically the main way I found to win. That's like, but here's the thing. Doing that's not fun. That's not even enjoyable for me as killer. Like, yeah, I can start to win doing that, but as survivor, that's got to feel fucking miserable. And as killer, it's do we cheese one shots with my chainsaw using this gas, or do I lose? That's like those are your two options. That's super shit. So even though if I can win using that, I don't feel good about it. I don't feel like it's a well-earned victory. I back rev a guy, throw shit on them, and then they can't run after a few seconds, and then they just die. Like, that's equally shit on the other side. But if you're not...
Now listen, let me know in the comments, is anybody in here familiar with any form of game development? Because I'm not 100% sure. But I don't think it's that hard to come up with an event idea that feels fun, that feels different, that feels like an actual event and a good time. Why does DBD feel so stale right now? I think I was overly excited, and I guess I expected a bit too much with this event. But is it that hard for somebody to come up with a decent idea that changes the game for the better for both sides? It cannot be that hard.
He brought up another good point. Like, bro, I kid you not, I was talking to my homies yesterday while after I got off work and everything. I was dead ass talking to them, and I literally asked them. I was like, "Yo, does gaming?" I know he said DVD, but it goes with what he said. Just follow me. He was talking me and my boy was talking, and I was like, "Yo, does gaming feel boring or stale?" Or I think I said boring to y'all, and they were all like, "Yeah, it feels boring." But my homie brought up a good point. He's waiting on. He's saying it feels boring, but in a good way because we're all waiting on the new games like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Halloween, GTA 6, those type of games or whatever. There's games that are getting us excited to feel boring or whatever. I go that to say bro, it's like he said bro, DBD feels so stale right now that the events aren't fun. The how gameplay is going doesn't feel fun. At least for me specifically, when I play DBD nowadays, I just run into survivors that just greed pallets all day. It's like a rock, a pallet, and then a rock, and they just greed that one area all game, and it's just like, how is that? That's not fun. It's like there's no the skill to be a survivor. I'm not trying to like I know it's something I'm bashing survivors, but I'm just telling you my experience. Being a survivor nowadays, on top of that, just seems like the skill level is dropping. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, DVD does feel absolutely stale. Like I'd rather watch paint dry right now. Like that's how it feels. Like that's why y'all see me trying to play Until Dawn. Like that's how stale DVD feels.
I have plenty of ideas, but as far as actually putting it into the game, maybe that's difficult. I have no clue, but it cannot be that difficult.
Not playing a killer with a one shot or a top tier, you know, the other 40 killers in the game, you're just completely fucked because the shit that the survivors get just completely destroys everything that the killers can do. It was so funny. I was checking my streamer list because I was trying to see other things like, you know, maybe I'm missing something. Every single killer player in my streamer list, they were all on Survivor. Every single one. And I was like, yeah, no, that tracks. So let's go over the shit the survivors can get. They can turn invisible on a whim, which basically means if you're playing Jason because he's new, if he's aiming your projectile, just turn invisible. You just, fuck you. He's just gone.
Like, who designed this, bro? Who designed it? Man, like I was saying earlier about the DVD 10th anniversary event, all the streamers and biggest names were there. I'm sure nobody's said anything to any of the developers about any of the negativity in the game. Smile in the developer's face, which I understand. You know, there's a time and a place for things. And then you get super excited for Art the Clown coming to the game, for Brody just to get nerfed to the fucking ground, or be released weak, or be released safe like Jason. Jason is the most safest release that I've ever seen in DVD history as far as I've been playing, bro. Like, this is the safest release ever. Then he gets nerfed, and then you got perks like Full Throttle, and oh my god, man. It's just the most survivor-sided that I've ever seen it.
Yes.
It's just actually ridiculous at this point.
And I will say just a quick disclaimer. I know I'm pausing a lot, I'm sorry. But I'm not Vora said in like one of his past videos about Jason being like not that strong of a killer. And I know I was hyping Jason up, saying, "Oh my god, he's so strong, this and that, he's so strong." I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. Vora wasn't lying. Once you get to them higher MMRs, you see Jason is 100% not that broken as he looks. He's not that broken. Like, the survivors in them higher MMR, they know how to counter him. So, I see what you're talking about, bro. I see it. I'm not gonna lie. I see it, gang. And just as far as him talking about Jason being the safest release we've got, he's not lying. Like, Jason does feel safe. He doesn't feel broken. He doesn't feel strong. He feels decent. You know what I mean? But yeah, like this, the state DVD is in right now. It's not the best. I'm not going to like. They need to shift it, bro.
And they're not gonna change anything until somebody with power or an actual, bigger name with a decent influence speaks up. And I don't think anybody has the courage to do it because they're too afraid of maybe, they won't be invited to certain things, which I understand that, but I don't know what I'm trying to say is I don't think anything will ever change, man.
Look, I'ma say it, Vora. I know what you're saying. I feel you. But I also feel that big content creators. I'm not a big content creator, obviously, but I feel them. Like, I get it. Y'all don't want, like I said earlier, you don't want to get excused from certain events, and you don't want to get not invited to certain things. But bro, it's like I said earlier, shit needs to be said to these devs about this damn game. Stop smiling in their faces. Like, I get it. Like, y'all like I said, I keep sounding like a broken record. Y'all don't want to miss out on certain opportunities. I get it. But brother in Christ, think of your content, think of your fans, think of your viewers, think of something other than just the opportunities. Y'all bigger streamers, content creators, speak up. Just say it. Just tell them. There's a way to be honest with people and still be respectful and polite about it. No one's sitting here trying to tell y'all, go walk in behavior dev team and be like, yo, this fucking sucks. This is horrible. This is dog shit. No, don't say that. Say it like in a respectful way. Like, hey, I just saw the 10th year anniversary. I'm gonna be very honest. Donald, we gonna imagine like there's a dev guy named Donald. Hey Donald, I'm blah 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 X big content creator. DVD content creator. I was playing the 10th year anniversary, the Black Banquet, whatever it's called, and I'm not gonna lie, I started to notice that it's very survivor sided, and a lot of my other colleagues of content creator, they all feel like it's not that good. Blah, blah. Something. See how easy that sounded? You see how easy that was? See, that's so easy. Just come on, man. Like, it's 2026. Speak the hell up, man.
Really don't. The YouTube videos aren't enough. Nothing's gonna change, bro. DBD's just gonna continue to stay as survivor sided as possible, and we're gonna keep accepting these events that are just blatantly survivor sided and blatantly boring and rinse and repeat. And I go do this and I get buffed, and then it feels no different. Put lights out. I mean, 2v8 was better than this shit.
You can also just
God.
turn invincible on a whim. Basically, you get this white glow around you for like 3 seconds, and you're just completely invincible. It's like a Giga Dead Hard, where it lasts for 3 seconds, and the killer doesn't even like collide with you. Like, you actually just like, it's weird. Like, I hit somebody with a chainsaw when they went invincible, and like the chainsaw stopped, but like I didn't stop the chainsaw as if I hit a survivor. It was really weird.
So whenever the event first came out, I was a little bit late. I was busy that full day, or I think I was busy that full morning, and I didn't get to play until night. When I finally hop on, before anybody says, "Hey, what's good, Vora? What's good? What's good?" Don't play the event, Vora. Don't play the event. That's unacceptable right there. The fact that my community is begging me not to play the event.
Yo, that's insane.
The event. I mean, dude, that's insane.
That's
then
actually insane.
Of course, I go play, and I go in there with Oni, and I have everybody injured, and I'm like, what's so wrong with the event? Instantly, everybody's full reset. And then the invincible thing that he's talking about comes into effect. You get a good mind game on a survivor, they run right into you, and you're like, okay, beautiful, down. They're invincible. I'm like, oh my God, get me off this event. It's absolutely designed terribly.
Very fucky interactions with that overall, but you can turn invisible, you can turn invincible, you can get a shit ton of haste, you can also just be randomly fully healed. Like, the amount of times I was
random heals, oh my God, terrible.
Chasing survivors, and I was about to down them, and then they just fully healed with no rhyme or reason. Like, I think a generator completed, which, like, does, like, the next phase or whatever, but they just full heal. And all survivors have to do there is have 4 entries to, like, the big table thing, which means each survivor can take 10 seconds doing the table interaction one time. And then they all get a full heal.
Man, I've had so many people coming into my chat recently pretty much saying, Vora, I've had 2 people actually in specific tell me this exact same thing. Don't be mad, because I always preach that you should never quit. That's just something that I've always preached. I do try to teach a lot of killer as I stream. My Twitch will be in the description below if you want to catch some killer matches. But they're like, I don't think I can play killer anymore. 2 different people on 2 different occasions say the exact same thing. It's literally pushing people away from playing killer, and before we know it, nobody will be playing killer anymore. I'll be the only killer on the server. Man, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this new event. Is it pushing you away from wanting to play killer and the event in general, or even DBD in general? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 5,000 subscribers. It would.
Man, my final thoughts on this, to answer his question, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm in the middle. Right now, it's borderline pushing me off of DBD as a whole, because playing killer, bro, it's horrible. It's boring. It sucks. Like, from the event, like I said, from the event to the survivors I run into, to how survivors are playing, to the perks, to how every time a new killer comes out, then the guy gets nerfed. Then bro, I'm on the verge of actually just playing straight horror games on my channel instead of DBD. But like he said, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the 10th year anniversary. I feel like I already know what y'all gonna say. Y'all let me know. Same thing he actually, like, is the event or the game as a whole making y'all not want to play killer? Is it making y'all go to survivors? Is it making y'all want to get off of DBD as a whole? Let me know. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe again, and